Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be about the Swordsoul deck in-depth combo guide. So before we get started, if you have not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and please do so. It'll definitely help my small channel out. And if you definitely like the video, comment below and let me know. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with the combo guide. So right off the bat, I do get to go first. It was I guess they chose for me to go first. I didn't know that I was going against I think it was a Gnister deck or a Glister. I'm not too familiar with it. I've seen plays before, but not too much. But yeah, that was the deck that I was playing against, and this was new to me as well. So we're going to go ahead, the deck, for me, the hand was pretty good. That's what I took it as. I was going to go ahead and summon this, pull in the Mu Ye, I think it was, and then try to special summon that into the Grandmaster. And then my next plan was to get Swordsoul Emergence, get one of the Swordsoul monster out. I forgot the name of it, but it kind of failed. You'll see. So we'll go ahead and get started. So this is the card that's going to go first. Yeah. And then he already negates it, so I can't use the effect. And he was already normal summon, so I couldn't put any other card in. Of course, that was the other thing as well. So we're gonna go ahead and play this card, and then we're gonna pull in Mu Ye. He gets Max C. Not sure why that was used at this moment, but thankfully he wasted his Max C. And this turn, I couldn't do anything, obviously, at this moment. I did not feel like, targeting anything. I don't even think I had anything in the graveyard. Yeah, nothing in the graveyard. But, yeah. So, I pull this card, and I pretty much end my phase. So, that was a waste of Maxi on the other end. So, he's going to summon. Right here, he summons his Ignister. And right now, I'm thinking, the game plan that I had in my head is that he's going to play Gnister. I'm going to hit up with Max C, trying to prevent him to go further into it. If he did, obviously great, I would pull some cards at the same time. But if he stopped, then he obviously would go back in my turn. I would then, I do activate the effect of the Virtuous right here, thinking that maybe if I use Max C, he will stop and let me go on my phase, and then we can follow up with the next turn on mine. But he doesn't actually stop, and you'll see this was a pretty good duel. I don't know why he took on the Max C challenge, but here it is. I'm going to activate Max C, and I'm going to activate the Virtuous's effect as well to special summon another card onto the field. And I think I get Taiye onto the field as well. I was thinking about a different combo for my turn, but he took out the Maxi challenge. And I honestly, with a deck like this, I don't think he wanted to do a Maxi challenge. And you'll see why. Because he does not stop. He keeps going. Yeah, this combo is going to take some time. So if you guys are interested in the Ignister deck combo guide, you can definitely take a look into this and what he's doing. So we'll get like a double play. I'm not too familiar with this. I can't really explain on the other end. But yeah, he keeps going and going, and he almost, I thought his plan was to wipe my deck off, so my turn, I won't be able to draw the card and it will be an automatic win for him, but that wasn't the case. Yeah, so he's going to link some of those two, and then he's going to get Cypress Witch. At this moment, like, maybe he'll stop here, but no, he also doesn't stop here at all either. He definitely thought he was going to win based on the combo that he was going to be able to pull, and I thought he was going to win too. But the Swordsoul deck is so good that you could turn around from this, especially if you're playing like your whole deck in your hand. Yeah, it's definitely a win. Yep, so he's gonna keep doing it. You'll see. I think I get down to like 19 cards or even 15 cards in my deck by the time he's done. And yes, I set through this whole combo guide in live Duel as well. So you can think how long it actually took for me to just sit there and wait for him. I was not, definitely not going to surrender because of the cards that I was pulling. There's multiple different paths to take, but I took the path based on what card he put onto the field. And I'll explain that part a bit also when that's completed. You know, at this point, yep, he's still gonna keep going, and I'm looking here like, okay, what is he doing at this moment? He keeps special summoning. He does know that I'm drawing card, and when you have a deck like this, you definitely don't want them to gain the advantage, the opposite side, which was me. And I'm extremely glad that I was able to pull Maxi, or I was able to use Maxi, because I don't even know. Maybe, you know, honestly, I had other cards, you know, I could have pulled it off regardless, but this gave me multiple gameplay options. So technically my combo guy is gonna start in turn 3. Yeah, here it is. So for this card was new to me. I wasn't aware, you know, I didn't even read the card effect, that it's unaffected by other card effects. So I made a couple of mistakes. One of the mistakes I did, I think I used Vishuda's effect from the graveyard and tried to return it back to the hand, which failed. Then I also tried to use this one right here, Impermanence, to negate the effect, which also failed. But obviously, make mistake, you learn from it, and hope to not do it again the next time. Yep, he's gonna keep doing it. I pulled Nibiru as well. Even Nibiru did not work on that card. So this deck was pretty. This card right here. See, I pulled Nibiru. My thought in this process was use Nibiru, and maybe this card will go off too, but it doesn't because it's unaffected by other card effects. But he'll be able to destroy it. There it is. He'll destroy my Nibiru. I wasn't worried at this point because I pulled in pretty good. I mean, you literally have your whole deck in your hand. Alright, so he's gonna go for battle. He will attack both ways and he'll lose some life points as well. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. Yeah, he's gonna lose 2,300, thankfully. So right now, I guess our combo guide really starts, right? So this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to get Swordsoul of Moye onto the field, get Grandmaster out, and then the game plan, my normal game plan is usually to get Strategist, Long Yin to my hand. But I pretty much had every card possible that I would use for a combo, so necessarily it wasn't, yeah, I didn't need that, right? So I want to go with a different gameplay. I will put this card out first, then we will discard one card onto the graveyard, which I believe was Vishuda, right? Because I tried to get this card back to the hand and it was a fail. But then obviously I want to get Baron to the floor, so any sort of, you know, he is an Omni Negate, and that was my goal, that if he puts any sort of effect out, I would be able to negate it. I thought about a different one too, that I put this, but don't ignore this part, you don't even have to do it. If you have these two, Moye and Long Yin, onto your hand, this combo would work perfectly fine. So now I'm going to put this out, special summon the token, and then get Baron the floor onto the field. Any sort of negate, because I did not want my next part to have a negate either. So at this point, if you're going first, obviously, and you have no, they weren't able to negate you, they don't have any monsters on the field, usually, you know, you could put Moye. It depends, you could do either or first. I go for Moye first and then get Grandmaster out. For this duel particularly, I had to think differently because this card was not, I finally read the card effect. I knew that it was unaffected. I saw my mistakes both times. And my goal was, which card can take this out? Because I cannot take this out with card effects. I cannot destroy it. Baron the Floor's effect will not work on this card. It will be a fail for me. And it would be a waste of that special. So for me, I was thinking, you know, I went through my side deck. So you'll see as well that this is the card that finally caught my eye. Where is it? This one right here. Draco Berserker. Very good card. So when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can vanish it. That was not the part that I was worried about. or that's not the part that I was looking for. The second effect is if this attacking card destroys an effect monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, this card gains attack equal to the destroyed monster's original attack, and it can also make a second attack on a monster during the battle phase. So my game plan was to special summon him, attack this card here, gain his attack, and then since I can do a second attack to get rid of this card. And it works out perfect. So you have to decide, you could get Grandmaster up, but you have to look at your field and decide which card will benefit you the win. So you'll see it right now. Obviously they get 1200 as well, thankfully. Yep, we get Moe into the field. Reveal a card, doesn't even matter because at this point my whole hand is in my whole deck is in my hand. Get the token out, synchro summon to the True Draco. Or not True Draco, my bad. Draco Berserker. We're gonna draw a card. Doesn't even matter at this point. Yep. Fashudas, this is where the mistake was, and obviously I can't vanish it. But we're going to destroy that token from Nibiru. We're going to go to the battlefield. We're going to use Draco. Yep. We're going to get this attack right now. Yep. And then we're going to attack this card right now. He tries to use it. I didn't even read the card. I was like, you know what? No, we're not going to let any other effect come into the field right now. So I'm going to use Baron the Floor's effect to negate that effect. I think he tried to destroy this card on his own. But no, that was not going to happen. There it is, negate. We're going to go ahead and take care of this card. That's also out. We're going to get rid of this. And now he's going to surrender at this moment. Because, I mean, he could have just let me do the second with the last attack. But he just surrendered right off the bat. And that's all I want to give to you guys, obviously, in this, how the combo guide works. Stay tuned because I am playing this deck heavily. I've lost a few times here and there, but that was not a deck error. That was more an error on my end by making mistakes on my play. But the more I play, the more I learn. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a comment below. Let me know if there's any other deck combo guide that you guys might want to see. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I will be posting more and more guides as we progress. And then don't forget to subscribe or hit the like button if you did enjoy this video. Thank you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one.